Okay, this is our second video for sequences, loops, and debugging, as found on Learning Resources. What we did in our previous video is we used the coding cards to go in a square. We noticed that we use several cards to do a square. What we're trying to do is use a looping function so we don't have to use so many steps. So let's look at step 3. Now we're going to use the loop button to make the program more efficient. You will need to press the loop button at the beginning of the program and then again at the end. However many times you press that loop button at the end is how many times the program will repeat. Figure out how many steps and repeats you need, then test out the program. So we're going to do a square first, and then we're going to do a little challenge of doing a rectangle. So let's follow those steps in step 3 and 4. All right, as you can see, we have our Botley, and we have our remote transmitter, and we have our program cards. You can see we're only using 2 program cards today because we're going to use that loop function. So let's take a look and see what that loop function is. See, it looks like a circle going around and around. So that is what we're going to use today. The first thing we're going to do is push that delete button to clear the program that we previously had. And we're going to go ahead and push that forward. We're going to push that loop button first because we're doing a special function. The special function is looping. So we need to push that one time in the beginning. Okay, we did that. And now we're going to push that forward button. And then we're going to push that right button. And then how many times do we want him to go in this? Let's have him do it maybe 3 or 4 times. Let's see how many times we go. Let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what happens. Okay, let's remove those cards. There he goes. He's doing his square. Okay, so he did it in 3 turns of going forward and going right. He was able to get back to his location complete a square. So once again, our coding sequence was push the loop command, push forward for the coding card forward, and push right for the coding card right, and then we push that loop button 3 times so he could repeat that 3 times. And then Botley was successful in making the square. Now, we need to make a rectangle. How are we going to do that? Check out the next video.